What's up? What's good? What is happening? Welcome to my live stream, The Actual King Smith. And this is a crypto video. First one of the week, I believe. Before we get into this video, where am I streaming at? Multiple platforms. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at The Actual King Smith, and Twitter at Actual King Smith. I've also included all of my links to all of my social media to include LinkedIn and Instagram. Come holler at your boy. You can find the link to all of my social medias in the description box below. Where are we at today? What are we talking about? What are we doing? Crypto market's falling. Everybody's panicking. Folks are losing money. But I'm over here chilling. All right. I'm not worried about what the market's doing now because I'm not a day trader. I'm not a swing trader. Okay. I don't do margin calls. I don't do puts and any of that stuff. I'm an investor and I invest for the long term. I say this as often as I can so that you understand my perspective and where I'm coming from on my videos whenever I'm doing my videos and coming on here talking about cryptocurrency. All right. Before I get into this video, what's my schedule like for this week? Because I'm trying to stay consistent here. All right. But I have a couple of other things that I have obligations or engagements on as well. But I want to make sure that I keep doing these videos for the Royal Squad. Shout out to them. Those are the people that support the channel on a monthly basis, even though I don't have any membership benefits set up yet, but I do have members. Shout out to Ian. Shout out to Brittany and El Gato himself, Mr. Frank Gomez. I appreciate y'all keeping y'all's YouTube membership up, being a part of the Royal Squad on this channel. What is crypto doing? All right. Let me take this off the screen. Let me come over here and share my screen. Okay. If you take a look at the entire crypto market in general, still sitting at under $1 trillion in market cap. Okay. But it held above 900 billion and didn't go below that. So I guess we can clap our hands to some type of positive news. All right. The market cap for Bitcoin is sitting under 500 trillion and kind of the big boy. That's the granddaddy of them all. When Bitcoin is doing well, the rest of the crypto market tends to do well. When Bitcoin is trash, the rest of the crypto market is trash as well. That's just how it operates. Okay. But if you look at crypto in general and also our US stock market, if you want to kind of gauge what other equities, commodities, and things are doing, you can kind of take a look at the stock market to see how your money's going to be doing as well. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If you really want to make sure that your money's doing well, look, don't listen to me. Go get yourself a certified financial planner, a financial advisor to get your market information and things like that. I come on here to share what I'm doing and how it's working out for me. Everybody's portfolio is likely down. Mine is still up because I've been in since the crypto market cap was well under $900 billion. Okay. So my overall capital for when I started is still up. But depending on when other people got into the crypto game, at one point, the entire crypto market was just over $3 trillion. 3 trillion. I don't think people fully realize how much money that is. Okay. $3 trillion. We've had some news that's came out lately. That's not good. When people are investing in a bear market and they see their money still going down, you're likely not one to risk losing money and you make the choice to just get out altogether. But it is my opinion, since I've been investing for a little bit, I ain't gonna say a long time, I would consider myself just above novice, a little bit above amateur, but definitely not a professional. Definitely not a professional. When the market recovers, that's when people tend to make money. So if you're somebody that you can be okay with losing money, but you put it in the right areas. What's the right area, King? Don't really have an answer for that either. I go with what I do research in and things that I use on a daily basis. So if I'm talking on the stocks side, blah blah blah, stuff like Johnson and Johnson, Coca-Cola, I got some tech stocks that I'm heavy in. Facebook's one of them. If you think Facebook's going away anytime soon, I think you're insane. Somebody had a conversation talking about Facebook's going to be defunct in 10 years. I'm like, what are you smoking? Because I like to have some, because that's crazy talk. All right. But when you're in a bear market, things can be a little bit uncertain. So, what is a bear market? I'm just going to bring up this uh, explanation here, which I pulled from Crypto News that got it from a different article. And it starts off by saying a 16th century proverb advises it's unwise to sell a bear's skin before catching it. My accent was horrible. But it goes on to say that's one of the stories used to explain why, in modern times, Wall Street types call someone who sells a stock expecting its price to drop a bear. It follows that a market in which securities or commodities are persistently declining in value is known as a bear market, like the one that stocks is experiencing right now. And I use stocks specifically, okay, because there's a specific definition that's going to come out later on, but it also applies to the crypto markets as well. And it goes on to say the opposite is when an asset is steadily rising over a period of time. It's known as a bull market. Okay. So I'm reading this definition out so I could be as clear as possible. When the crypto market was shooting up and shooting up fast, you had people excited. There was a lot of hysteria. Other people was coming on YouTube, shilling different cryptocurrencies that they wanted people to invest in. And depending on when you got in, you saw a return like no other. Stocks don't necessarily shoot up the exact same way that crypto does because crypto is extremely volatile. You can see swings of 10 to 15% easily. I mean, easily. Whereas in the stock market, that only really happens when there's extremely good news or extremely bad news. All right. Now it goes on to say, so how do you know when you're in a bear market? The SEC, which is the Securities and Exchange Control Commission, defines a bear market as a period of at least 2 months when a broad market measured by an index such as the S&P 500 falls by 20% or more. And the opposite is when it's in a bull market. When it rises 20% or more over 2 months, it is known as a bull market. All right. So that's the definition of a bear market versus a bull market. You can say right now that we're in a bear market, and that's when people are scared. I'm not scared. Okay. I am still following my investing plan because I'm a long term investor. I've said that. Okay. I say that every single time, and I want to drive that point home. I'm not in here trying to make quick money. If quick money happened, it'd be dope, but I'm not looking for that. Okay. I'm not looking for that. You don't want to be like these people, though. I'll tell you one time that I might panic. Okay. Celsius, which was one of the largest crypto lending exchanges, had a huge error, a gaffe, if you will, that occurred over the last week and a half. Okay. Where people's assets were frozen. And there were some people that got in and they made margin calls, which, like I told you, I don't do margin calls. I don't do puts. I don't do that. I don't invest long. That's not my cup of tea. Because when my stuff gets liquidated, or I've had it happen, I tried it. Okay. I said, you know what? I think I'm going to dabble in this a little bit. And I put some money on a margin call. It went wrong. I got liquidated. When you lose a significant chunk of change, it hurts. And when you lose it the way that this person from Sydney, Australia did, where he took out two loans with Celsius and lost about, I want to say, over 13,000. And then he comes on and he talks about how he lost his savings and things like that. I'm like, hey, I'm not going to put all of my savings in one basket. I'm just not going to do that. I've talked about that as well. While I am risky, okay, I'm not spreading myself thin using just one exchange. I'm on pretty much all of the different exchanges: Coinbase, crypto.com, Robinhood, any place, KuCoin, which is one of my favorites, a lot of the top 10 crypto exchanges I've got, and then your retail stock and crypto exchanges I'm on as well, Robinhood being one of them. And I say that very reluctantly, but I do have a Robinhood account. It's easy for the low man on the totem pole, so to speak, the retail investor, the average Joe like me, to be able to go on and buy stocks and crypto. All right. Even though I have my issues with them. But also in the link below is referrals to all of these different exchanges that I've talked about. If you're curious about exchanging and trading on cryptocurrency and you don't have any of the ones that I've talked about, look into the description box below and sign up using my referral link. It'll help me out and it'll help you out as well. Okay. But this person, when Celsius had their issues, got liquidated and felt silly about it, felt stupid. I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I'm not just on one exchange. I'm not doing crypto loans like that. I've loaned out my crypto. KuCoin allows you to loan out your crypto. There's another exchange that I'm on that also allows you to loan out your crypto. And I don't mind doing that. I don't mind doing it, especially with the ones that I have and the amount that I have. If I were to lose it, it would suck, but it's not going to put me out of commission, so to speak. Okay. The guy that put all his savings and lost it all when the market decided to go to crap. The Chiefs has created a centralized digital yuan, and apparently it's doing okay. I have nothing else to talk about on this article except for the fact that it hasn't gone away. The thing that I would like to highlight about that, though, is that here in the US, there's also a commission. I forget the exact correct wordage, but a working group in place that is exploring a central digital cryptocurrency. Okay. Here in the US, it is my opinion that within the next 5 years, we will have a centrally backed digital dollar. I think is what it's called. The CBDC, centrally backed digital cryptocurrency, which will be like a US backed stable dollar. I think it's going to happen. Okay. I think that when these working groups come out, which I've talked about on my channel, and they give their pros and cons and everything like that, they're going to take a look at what other countries are doing, like China with their digital yuan. And we're also going to see a centrally backed digital cryptocurrency. And whatever agency or company that backs that up, I think you're going to want to invest in them and sit back and cross your fingers that the returns are going to be good as well. Shout out to my dad, Larry Smith, for tuning in on my late live stream. I got to get better about being consistent. I want to pick a specific time and do my videos, and I'm working on that. Bear with me, but I appreciate you tuning in, Pops. Hope you had a great Tuesday today. The last thing that I'm going to cover real quick. Oh, do me a favor, Dad. Hit the like button. I appreciate you. The last thing that I'm going to talk about real quick before I go is nothing else, because that was it. So this upcoming week, I'm going to be covering payroll token. I think I'm going to do that on Tuesday. I'm talking with Bach Finance, which is on the crypto.com blockchain, Friday to see if I could get them on for another AMA. If you don't know anything about Bach Finance, go watch my other videos on my channel that has the title something like Bach AMA, which means Ask Me Anything. They're an interesting crypto project of what they have going on over there. They've delivered on everything. It's a lot more around NFTs or non-fungible tokens. But with what they have talked about doing, they've also delivered as well. Okay. So I'm in talks with trying to get them back on Friday. I've minted a Banana Task Force Ape NFT that I believe the public reveal is supposed to happen tomorrow. I still have not gotten or received my airdrop on any of my Saitama V2 on my decentralized exchange or like my DeFi wallets. Some of my centralized exchange that I've had it on, like L Bank and I want to say Hotbit, I've gotten my airdrop of Saitama there, but I haven't gotten it on any of my DeFi wallets. When that's going to happen, who knows, but I'm keeping my ear to the street for that. That's all I have for today. Shout out to my pops for watching the live stream. Don't forget to hit that like button and comment and let me know what you think about this market. Where are you sitting at? Are you panicking? Because I can tell you right now, I'm not. I'm going to keep that message up. When I do panic, you will know. Until next time, y'all know what to do.